morning, good afternoon, and good evening, and welcome to episode number 261, I believe. I think that's what Mark just said 5 seconds ago. Of,
yeah,
indeed, of Dude and a Monkey. I'm hosting this time round. My name's Ian Loring, and as always, I am joined by
Becky. Hello, everybody.
And Mark. Hello, everybody.
I was looking forward to seeing who was going to go first, and if there was going to be a little bit like, shall I go first? No, I don't. So that was good. Okay, so coming up on this week's show, we've got a review of the Gary Ross directed, Steven Soderbergh produced Ocean's reboot sequel thing, Ocean's 8.
What is it? Is it a reboot? Is it a sequel? Is it it's just part of the franchise?
I think it's just part of the franchise.
Yeah.
It's in the Ocean's universe.
It's the Ocean's U. It's the OU.
It's the OCU, but
OCU.
That sounds like hospitally.
Well, yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah, like, take him to the OCU stat. I'm a doctor. So we'll also do some trailers. We'll do some what we watched. I don't know, like probably sweat a bit. Like that.
You would be in fucking hell right now.
I don't like it. I've just been in the. I literally, apart from going out to get a sandwich and have a look in a shop, I was in my work office for a solid 10 hours today, and it was amazing. I went down to the gym. I went back upstairs again, and it was nice and air conditioned. It was nice. I walk outside, and it's just like, I can't be doing with it. Walking up the hill to my house, no, it's hot. No.
Yeah. I got in my car the other day to pick Bex up from work, and it was 38 degrees in my car.
It's fuck you. It is fuck you. It's nature saying fuck you.
Yep.
I don't get how people like it being this warm. I don't. It low 20s, fine. I can deal with that. Have a shirt on outside, but not fucking melt.
It's nice if you don't have to do anything in it, though. You can just sit in your garden and drink a beer.
But you sweat. Sorry, Don? Right, yeah, you picked up then.
Yeah.
Yeah, love you too.
What's she say?
She's got to be a miserable bastard.
Yeah.
Miserable bastard, Ian.
Yeah, no, it just, do you know what? It's fine, because people enjoy it. 2/3 of this household enjoy it, so fine. But it's not nice when you sit in it, because you just sweat. That's all you do, you sweat. And it's like, right, now I'm sweaty. Well done me. Well done me for being sweaty.
I will admit, usually I'm fine. I usually quite like it. But the other day, I did get fed up of it, and it was literally because I couldn't move. Because honestly, and apologies for my crassness here, but it's because my balls were just sticking to everything, and it was just horrible and uncomfortable. And I just thought, fuck this, no, my balls are not made for this.
That sounds really unpleasant.
It is. You move them from one leg, and you move it in the centre, and literally they just get sucked to the other leg, and you just constantly have to rearrange yourself.
Don't your man panties protect it from sticking to you, though?
Not really, no. My old ball-related tangent the other day.
Okay.
What is it? I actually had to ban the male members of my team at work from sticking their hand down their trousers, because their entire generation, for some reason...
That's what the youth do.
Youths just walk around with their hand down the trousers, and I had to actually... I tried to approach it in a jokey manner, and when they sort of seemed to sort of by saying, what is it about you guys always having your hand down your trousers? I'm like, it's because you've got to kind of move things around down there. And I was like, I'm 35 years old, and I have a dick and balls, and I've never stuck my hand down my trousers in public. You work out ways to do it. It's fine, it's not a problem. It's like, all right, I'm going to rephrase it. Stop doing it on the shop floor. You're banned from doing it. It's fucking weird, and it's creepy, and it looks like you're grabbing your dicks all the time.
Yeah.
It's odd, frankly.
Yes. Yes.
And I never thought I'd be in a position where I had to tell grown, essentially men, because they're over 18, to stop grabbing their dicks in public. Fucking... God, fucking children.
It's weird, though, isn't it? It is weird. They just, like, wander around with their hands down there. Not doing anything, not, like, moving anything around, so that's not an excuse.
Yeah,
just
I've got in the habit of saying to if it's customers, and because obviously we're a laddish brand and stuff like that, I'm actually at a point now where if there's, like, customers walking around, I go, yeah, look, you dick, you weirdo. And a lot of them are going to go, what do you mean? It's like, yeah, no, your fucking trousers, you pervert, walking around jerking off. Oddity. So yeah, if there's anybody under the age of, I would say, 23, stop grabbing your dick in public. It's fucking creepy.
See, I thought when you said about the ball tangent, I thought you were going to bring up Isabel mistaking you saying ball hair brush for ball hair brush yesterday.
Yes.
That was funny as well.
Yes.
I got a new beard brush.
Yes, I know he's been quite effusive about his beard updates on the WhatsApp group that you're not a part of, Becky.
On the boy chat.
Yeah.
The boy chat.
Yeah, he's been coming up with all sorts of stuff and
saying
just good on him. Like
he's very excited by his ball hair brush.
I'll Mark, by the way, the socks haven't come today.
Ah, damn it!
Yeah. Ask him about that off mic, Becky.
Yeah. There's gonna be no context to that. Just everyone's gonna be listening, going, "What? We're not telling you."
Yeah.
But you'll tell me later, right?
Maybe.
You better.
It's worth it.
See, won't we? That's how good of a story it is.
I don't know. It's not that good. Anyway, so
movie
podcast. Let's do some trailers. Yeah, let's do some trailers. So what has there been? I'm going to get my phone again because apparently I'm useless unless I'm looking at my fucking phone for trailers. But go on, Mark.
There's the new Equalizer trailer.
Oh my god! I watched that on the train home from work, and it was just like, if in July or August, whenever it's out, if it's a hot as balls day, it's just like the day that I see the Equalizer 2 in the evening, I'm going to be like, do you know what? I'm going to put up with it. Because I'm going to be able to sit in an air-conditioned cinema and watch Denzel Washington punch people and laugh for 2 hours.
Yeah. Literally, it looks like this entire film is just Denzel Washington becomes an Uber driver and then just drives around and just beats up all his clients.
No, it's not Uber, it's Lyft.
Lyft.
Yeah. I really like the first Equalizer. And this just looks like it's more of the same, but more of the awesome bits of the Equalizer. Like they've gone, we're not going to put that much of a story in it because no one gives a shit about the story.
I'm sure there will be a story.
I think it'll be a tentative story.
His friend gets killed and he goes around and kills everyone. It's Man on Fire, except
it is
without a kidnapped girl, which sounds great.
I'm fine with that. I just like Denzel just being badass. He's great.
I think there's only one Denzel Washington film that I can put my finger on that I actively don't like.
What's that now?
Book of Eli.
Oh,
I don't like the fucking uber religious bullshit that goes alongside that film.
That was our one, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
That was the Hughes brothers, wasn't it?
It was.
Was it the Hughes brothers or was it just Alan Hughes did that one?
I want to say it was the last one they did together.
Yeah. I had a really weird conversation with Alan Hughes not too long ago on Twitter.
Interesting.
Yeah, I did, about Menace to Society.
Oh, very good.
It was really odd. I tweeted something about Menace to Society about it being I think it was the 25th anniversary since it had come out. And I tweeted something about it and he retweeted it and then started chatting to me about it.
Nice.
And I was sort of looking going, is this really Alan Hughes?
Did he have a blue tick?
He did, yeah.
Excellent.
Real Twitter. I want to watch the Book of Eli. I remember not liking it, but I remember the score being really good.
The score is really good, and there's a few nice.
There's some good bits in that film.
I can't tolerate the preachiness in it.
No, I agree.
And there's also a lot of Gary Oldman shouting.
Yeah, no, there is that as well. Fuck, who did the music? Oh, I need to look this up because I remember really liking the music.
Well, other trailer.
Yeah, sorry, go on.
King of Thieves, the Hat and Garden Job movie that stars like Ray Winston, Michael Caine, Jim Broadbent, and Paul Whitehouse.
Looks a bit Brit flick.
It's very Brit flick.
I don't like Brit flicks. Anything with Jim Broadbent in it's going to be a bit like that.
I don't like Jim Broadbent. It's more Ray Winston basically just turning up and being Ray Winston. Do you remember Ray Winston used to be an actor?
Not really.
Before he became the gambling head.
No, I think he's just. I don't think I was into film back that long ago.
He used to do some really interesting stuff, and now he's just Ray Winston in things.
Yeah.
It was Atticus Ross, by the way, who did the score.
Was Atticus Ross?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that does make sense. I didn't see the trailer for this, but I liked that Hat and Garden Job film that came out. Like, fair play, a couple of guys that we know slightly tangentially wrote it. I think you know Dean and Ray, don't you?
Dean,
Yeah. So there's that, but I actually quite enjoyed it. It was like a fun episode of Hustle, and I like Hustle, so that was fine.
I need to catch that because you said it was a lot of fun, and I still haven't watched it yet. And I think it's actually on Sky, so I think I've got no excuse to actually just watch it because I can watch it for free.
It's exactly it's what you think it's what you think it's going to be, but it's not quite as. It's not quite as laddie geezery as all that.
King of Thieves looks like the laddie geezery version of it then.
Yeah.
Really old lads.
Who's the fucking Matthew Good's in the Hat and Garden Job? I think
he is. Yeah.
Correctly. And
the very pretty one that plays Ozymandias.
It's very pretty one that plays Ozymandias. The guy.
You could watch that tonight.
The guy who could have a really good career if he wasn't such a prick.
He's so pretty.
Which is probably why he's a prick.
Yeah, I'd be a prick if I was that pretty.
Yeah. I am, so.
Yeah, you've got a magnificent beard.
I do, yeah.
Let's just not talk about your hair. Let's not talk about my hair either, Mark, but I'm not saying I'm pretty. Even though I have started applying a mud mask every Sunday.
How's that? Yeah.
It's going alright, actually. My skin feels really nice. Like, my face feels really nice.
Is it a Tom Ford one?
It might be.
Oh, Ian.
It's good, though.
I bet it is actually really, really good, actually.
Yeah, fucking right. It was... for some reason, it was a random, brand new one on eBay, which I bought, and then went, Don, just give this to me for Father's Day. And it was, because I was like, shit, maybe I shouldn't have bought that. But it wasn't, I don't know how expensive my masks are. Anyway,
what
else was there? Well,
can I just raise one that's not? It's not. I don't think it's just been released this week, but it's the first time I've seen it.
Yeah, go on.
The new Mission Impossible trailer.
The new Mission Impossible trailer.
Yeah.
Which one's the new?
The new is the one that doesn't have the Imagine Dragons.
It's got a shot of him getting married to Michelle Monaghan.
Yeah.
It's not quite as badass as the other one.
No, it's not.
It's still pretty fucking good, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is still pretty
fucking
good.
Buzzed. And that bit where he jumps off the roof, every time I see it, it makes my legs go watery because I know that he actually broke his ankle doing it.
Yeah.
So it makes me go funny every time, but it just looks so fucking good. So yeah.
The thing is, I'm getting caught up, and I only look forward to the Mission Impossible films. And I'm very much looking forward to this, but I'm getting caught up in Becky's complete kind of
I love how excited you are for it, Becky. It's brilliant.
It looks so good.
So yeah, I'm very much looking forward to that. It's another solid, really, really good trailer.
It's a good trailer. Music's not as good. Musical notes in it aren't as good.
No, the music isn't quite as punchy, but it does look solid.
And another new one from the cinema. Have you seen the trailer for that Whitney documentary type thing?
No, but it's out next week. I'm quite looking forward to that.
Yeah, the trailer's it's compelling.
The trailer does exactly what it should do, being a trailer for a documentary. You watch it and you go, fuck, I really want to watch that.
Yeah.
I really, really want to watch that. Yeah. Not just, oh, that looks interesting. More, I want to watch that. If that was on now, if they just came in now and said, oh, we're not playing Ocean's 8 now, we're playing Whitney, I'd be like, I'm fine with that.
Well, sorry, go on.
It's done it quite well with the musical bits in it, because I thought this about the Bohemian Rhapsody trailer when they released that. The musical cues in that trailer are fucking mint, and the cuts from across different songs and stuff, it's really well done, and it's well done in the Whitney one as well.
Yeah,
just where it pops in and sounds quite haunting and stuff. It's good trailer.
Yeah, Kevin McDonald, he directed the Marley documentary a few years back as well, and that was pretty good. It's out. I want to say it's out next Thursday. I swear I've already seen showtimes for it at Cineworld. So, I don't know. That might be one to... What's out next week? I'm trying to think what's out.
Sicario 2.
Sorry?
Sicario 2 it is next week.
Well, the week after, sorry. So, Sicario 2 is like this Friday. And then it's the first Purge and Whitney. What a double bill that would be.
Yeah, I'm down for that double bill.
Fucking, I'd do it.
Yeah, there you go. Sure planning.
Good
stuff. Beautiful Boy.
The Chalamet.
The Timothy Chalamet, Steve Carell, Timothy Chalamet, daddy issues again.
I don't think it's daddy issues. I think he's supposed to be like a drug person.
Is he?
Yeah, I think that's the whole crux of it.
Is he going to jerk off into a peach?
Possibly not.
Then I'm not bothered. Unless he jerks off into a different fruit, and he can soil the entire fruit bowl, just in like a collection of movies.
I think this one's supposed to be a bit more serious and like heart wrenching. Well, no, because I think that was supposed to be kind of heart wrenching, but it was just very distracting that he wanked a peach. It's disturbing.
It looks all right, but it looks like you watch it going, that looks like it's going to be a tough watch.
I think it looks really good. I think it looks really interesting. It's a shit name, though.
Yeah, it's called Beautiful Boy.
Movie.
Yeah, it's a bit weird, that.
Yeah, it's creepy.
Mm. Did you see that one?
No, I just like the jerking off into a peach thing. Like, why did he do that?
I don't know. I don't know.
He just needed to unload in something.
Yeah, and he unloaded a peach.
It's ruined the entire movie for me. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't even think about like the emotional bits of that movie. Whenever I think of it, I just think of that, and it's horrible. And did he come in and eat the peach, or did he?
He ate the peach. Yeah.
Oh.
Did he?
Yeah. What's it takes a bite of the peach? Army Hammer takes a bite of the peach. Yeah.
Revolting.
I would have turned it off. Had he not bitten that peach, I'd have turned it off. I'd have been, fuck this shit. Don't tickle my balls when you were eating that fucking peach.
Oh, it's disgusting.
Should have eaten the fucking peach. He ate the fucking peach. Yes. Bro, I really did like that movie, actually.
Call Me By Your Name's great, but to be fair, the jerking off into a peach is like the one thing that people seem to remember of that film.
Yeah. Which is odd.
Yeah, we actually, this whole like boy trend thing for the chino shorts is it's very much a Call Me By Your Name kind of look, isn't it? We call it peach wanker chic.
We do actually, yeah.
That's very good.
It is. That's the cultural impact that it has made.
Yeah.
You should take some photos of guys and do that hashtag. I reckon you'd get it trending.
I think we would actually, yeah. And then we've got the big one, haven't we? The big trailer of this week.
I thought there was two.
There's two, is there? Which one's the other one?
So there's the one that Noel actively asked us to discuss.
Yes, that one as well.
He forgot about that one because it's not directly in front of his face on a screen right now.
Yeah, I'm the same as you, Ian. If it isn't there right in front of me, I think it just goes.
Well, let's do that one first, because I know Noel's probably waiting to hear what we have to say about it.
Well, we know we should do that right at the end of the show then, so he has to listen to the whole thing. Just torture him.
Right, okay. We're going to have to remember that, though, because otherwise that's going to be genuinely frustrating. Right, fuck you, Noel. Because obviously you're hopefully in a position where you can't just fast forward the podcast and then come back. We're going to assume the stars have aligned and you're somehow in that situation. And talk about the Predator trailer.
Yeah.
It's more like it, isn't it? I think it's just like, right, yeah, fine. That's good.
It weirdly, it looks like a totally different movie to the first trailer.
It does. Your mama's vagina is rated E for everyone. Like... That's the sort of Shane Blackiness that you want in these kind of movies. That's a fucking great line. That's a great line.
It is, and it reminds you of stuff like this, that we're about to get a new Shane Black movie, and it's the fucking Predator. And only Shane Black could do an Ultimate Predator and actually call it the Ultimate Predator. It literally is like, he's gone, we get like a massive Predator or anything like that, and they've gone, oh my god, what are you going to call it? Ultimate Predator. Isn't that a bit wanky? Yeah. It's exactly what it is. But that's what people are going to call it.
It is just a taller Predator, isn't it?
It's like a
badass predator.
It's a badass predator.
A badasser predator.
A badasser predator.
Yeah, that's a word.
They've said that it's right. Now, this is an interesting thing. I cannot remember who it was that retweeted this, but somebody tweeted and said that that the whole evolve thing looks like it's an Arnie body. He said that body looks like an Arnie Schwarzenegger style body on that fucking massive predator. And the person said that it looks like an Arnie body, and I reckon that the evolve thing is it's evolved using Arnie's physique because he's something bigger than all the humans, and it's kind of done that. And the Predator account favorited it and retweeted it.
Nice.
That's interesting.
So that is interesting. Whether or not it's just favoriting and retweeting anything that talks about it or not, but it's just...
Well, they're going to be busy after the trailer's dropped.
Yeah, but it's the new poster's really cool.
The poster's fucking good.
And it's... The thing is, I still think it's going to bomb.
Oh, do you reckon?
Yeah, I do. I just...
There's a buzz for it, though.
I just don't... But there's lots of buzz for a lot of films. I just don't see how an R-rated Predator movie makes $350, $400 million.
Yeah, but an R-rated fucking comic book movie just did.
Yeah, but I think it's an R-rated comic book movie. I think the Deadpool thing is different. You know, the thing is, everyone was going hyper about Nice Guys and saying how amazing that was, and the promo stuff they did for that was fantastic. Still bombed at the box office.
Yeah, but it's got there's nostalgia for Predator. There's people will go and see it because it's a Predator movie.
People didn't go and see Predators because it's a Predator movie.
Yeah, but that's not the point. That was then. People now look back and go, "Fucking great, the Predator movie."
I'll be surprised if it does all right, fine. I'll be surprised if it does really well.
Oh, I hope it does.
The thing is, I mean, like, it's coming out in mid-September where you're not getting an awful lot of blockbusters in that kind of...
Yeah.
And, you know, it's turning into autumn. People are going to be, like, maybe starting to venture indoors a little bit more and, like, go out to the movies. And why wouldn't they see The Predator? I think it kind of depends on what else is out around it. But, yeah, the thing is, that first trailer really was a fucking wet fart. Like,
yeah.
It was an interesting idea in concept, like the kids like playing with his toys and basically accidentally calling down the Predator by the looks of it. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, there's doing something different with a Predator film, and there's that. And I think maybe you kind of need to, like, have some connective tissue between a Predator film and that. I'm a little bit... who's the male lead in this? I'm a little...
Holbrook.
Sorry?
Boyd Holbrook.
Boyd Holbrook, yeah, okay. I liked him in Logan. I thought he had a good, weird thing about him as the villain. I hope he's got some personality, because I'm not entirely sure how much he has in this material so far.
What I will say is, anything I've seen Boyd Holbrook in, at first I've thought, I'm not sure what this guy, and then the more he's on the screen, the more you go, actually, yeah, alright, fair enough.
Oh, he's in that horrible Morgan movie, isn't he?
He was in Morgan, yes.
Oh God, was he?
Yeah. But he's doing good stuff too, so it's fine.
Yeah, I'm a lot more hopeful after this trailer compared to that first one. I'll say that.
Mm. Okay. What amusing thing is, I'm just looking at his filmography on Wikipedia just to see what else I'd seen him in, and one of them is Song to Song, Notes, Scenes Cut.
Oh God, I'm not fucking surprised. Jesus Christ, Song to Song. That's like the only film in about the last year that I've actually stopped and never gone back to. I made it 15 minutes in that.
It's the only
Terrence Malick
that I've not seen.
It's fucking...
And it's available on Prime as well, isn't it? It's like I can't watch it.
It's like someone's actually taking the piss out of Malick, but it's Malick. Like Rooney Mara has maybe like 20 costume changes in that 15 minutes. It's fucking mental, that film.
And it's over 2 hours long. I want to watch it, but I think after his past few efforts, it might just be the nail in the coffin for me for what was one of my favourite filmmakers.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't touched Night of Cups, Song to Song. To the Wonder was a fucking flashing warning light.
Yeah.
I wasn't big on To the Wonder, to be fair. But Tree of Life is great, apart from that final fucking 5-10 minutes from Sean Penn walking about on that fucking beach.
Yeah.
I've scrubbed that from my memory. I hated that film.
You didn't like Tree of Life, did you?
Oh, man, I like Tree of Life, but I kind of wonder if I'd like it now. I should do.
There's Art House, and then there's just pure wankery. That was wankery.
Oh, don't watch To the Wonder then. Or Night of Cups.
We watched Night of Cups.
No, I watched Night of Cups. You watched your phone while we were watching Night of Cups.
Yeah, maybe. That is shame. Actually, just while I remember, there is another one.
Okay.
Not discussed yet. The girl... Something spider.
Oh, Girl Caught in the Spider's Web.
Yeah.
The new...
You just reminded me mentioning about Rooney Mara. Obviously, it's not Rooney Mara, but it...
No, it's Claire Foy.
Claire Foy.
Yeah, that's right. It's a prequel, by the looks of it.
Yeah.
Is it a prequel, is it?
Because it says,
so, yeah.
see how the girl became the girl, I think it says in it. And it's a bit like... No offence, Claire Foy, but you look a good bit older than fucking Rooney Mara did in the Fincher one.
Yeah, like, and that's not... What is it? She looks about 15 years old. I didn't realise it was a prequel.
Yeah, young computer hacker Lisbeth Salander.
Jesus, but Claire Foy... All right, this is right. Me too.
Well, I don't know if it is a prequel. I haven't read this book. I've read the other ones, the proper ones. But this isn't written by Stieg Larsson, is it? Because it was after he...
Died.
Died, in inverted commas, yeah.
It's just like... The trailer says...
See how the
girl became the girl. Like,
yeah.
If that's saying it's a prequel, no?
Yeah, well, you'd think so, wouldn't you?
Unless it's a sequel which shows you how she basically turned out like that.
Could be that. I think it could be a sequel with flashbacks.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe it's that then.
Rooney Mara is a year younger than Claire Foy, and...
Yeah, but it's not a direct sequel, is it? Because it's not the same cast. It's not...
No, but it's still the same person.
Yeah, I know, but...
It's definitely supposed to be in the same universe. It's not a reboot. It's just,
Wait, I think it is a sequel. It says... Sorry, I'm just trying to quickly look at the plot. Spurred by a childhood memory, Salander attempts to track down someone from her past. So, yeah, I think it's going to be exploring her origin story.
Yeah.
But not actually an origin story.
So it's a prequel and a sequel.
Yeah.
A sequel.
Looks quite interesting. I like the girl books and the films. They've been good. The Swedish ones are Swedish. It is Swedish, isn't it? Danish, Swedish. The Swedish ones are good films. I really like the ones with
Noomi Pace.
In them, and obviously the Daniel Craig one was great. It's a shame that they didn't do the rest of them, to be honest. But yeah, it could be quite interesting. And Claire Foy's a decent actress, and yeah.
I'm up for it.
I don't know. It just
I think it's released the same. I think it's out in that weird little bit where was it last year we got the Snowman.
Like late October, early November.
Yeah. It's literally like they've gone, right, that's where we're going to put our Nordic noir movie, just there.
Well, if it's late October, early November, I will just be repeat viewing Halloween, so it won't get a look in.
Yeah.
I kind of want to rewatch The Snowman.
I can read The Snowman just to find out if it was just as meh as I remember it.
Just like, it was just fucking... That was such a... How did that group of people make that film?
Yeah.
I don't think I saw that.
No, you didn't. No,
that film's an experience.
Yeah, it's just it's odd how it is.
Ominous shots of snowmen.
Yeah,
excellent. Well, they are creepy.
These ones aren't.
They are.
But
they are. And it's like you watch it going. It takes a while to build a snowman.
That's true. It's good product placement for Tesla, though. I'll say that. Good old you.
And Elton, though, is it?
Good. Well, hey, no, don't say that, man. My fucking Tesla stock's doing some banging gains over the last couple of weeks. It's been fucking amazing.
You got gains?
Oh, I got gain.
Nice.
I got gain.
Yeah, but that's it. I think for trailers, isn't it? Until we do Mandy at the end of the show.
I'll just say, like, the girl caught in the spider's web, or whatever the fuck the fucking whatever it's called.
Yeah.
What is it called?
The girl in the spider's web.
The girl in the spider's web. If anything, it will probably prompt Sony to 4K up Girl with the Dragon Tattoo on iTunes.
Well, that's the most important thing.
Which is the most important thing, Becky. This is the most important thing. I need that in 4K.
Don't want to be watching that HD bullshit, do you?
No, I don't. And I'll tell you why. Like, because around the time I left the cinema, we were starting to get 4K content in. And one of them was a 4K version of that original Dragon Tattoo trailer with the Immigrant Song playing and Feel Bad Movie of Christmas. And which is an amazing tagline, by the way. That's still fucking brilliant.
Was that the actual tagline? I thought that was just something you decided on now.
No, the Feel Bad Movie of Christmas. That was great.
Was that Boxing Day, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We went to see it on Boxing Day.
Yeah, we did.
That 4K trailer, because obviously it's Fincher, so it's shot in like super high-end digital. It looked fucking amazing. I need 4K Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, because 4K Gone Girl is awesome. Awesome.
Oh, I bet it is.
But, like, with the fucking wintry shit going on in Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, oh my word. It is the most important thing, Becky. It is. Yeah. Right. Let's move on then.
Still a museum.
So?
So, it's not like robbing a liquor store.
Well, that's why we're not robbing a museum. That's why we're robbing a shop.
Sorry, I don't speak Ukrainian.
I said we're not robbing a museum. We're robbing someone
In a museum, yeah. You mentioned. Look, even if this was possible.
It's possible.
Even if it was, I mean, we'd need like 20 people and $500,000.
7.
7 million.
7 people and 20 grand.
Why do you need to do this?
Because that's what I'm good at.
So, Ocean's 8 is directed by Gary Ross, and it stars Sandra Bullock, Kate Blanchett, Helena Bonham Carter, Anne Hathaway. I'm going to try and name them all. Awkwafina, Rihanna, Sarah Paulson,
One more.
Mindy Kaling.
Yay!
Yay. And then we've also got Richard Armitage, James Corden, and others. So, Ocean's 8. Debbie Ocean, Danny's sister, has just been released from jail after doing some jail time in something related to an ex-lover of hers. And as soon as she's out, she's getting her friend Lou, played by Kate Blanchett, and a bunch of other folks together to steal a necklace off the neck of Anne Hathaway's Daphne Kluger. I was about to say Daphne Celeste, and it was like, no, that's Daphne and Celeste, which would have been different.
Yeah.
So, Ocean's 8. I think it's fair to say that we weren't maybe like looking forward to Ocean's 8 as much as it was something that was coming.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
So, let's start. Becky, what did you think of Ocean's 8?
I enjoyed it while I was in it. It was fine. It's not as good as Ocean's 11. It's probably better than 12 and 13. It was fine. It was well acted. It looked nice. There was some pretty dresses. It felt like fluff. It felt really flimsy. And one of the exciting bits about watching a heist movie is when dun dun dun, something goes wrong, and nothing did. And it just kind of, this is the thing we want to do, and we've done it now, and this is where we are. And so it just felt a bit meh, there wasn't stakes involved. Not like steaks, like eating steaks.
Yeah.
It felt flimsy, but it was fun, and it was fun to watch. It was a nice couple of hours in the cinema. It was fine, but it just wasn't what I hoped it would be. But it was better than I expected it to be. Is probably what I would say. I wanted it to be a chick Ocean's 11, and it wasn't.
Okay, no, fair, Mark.
I actually really quite enjoyed it, to be honest. Watching it, I think if you want to, and I'm not saying you do, Bex, but I think if you want to pick it apart and pick holes in it, you can do. I just don't see why you'd want to. Really, it's because it's a lot of fun, and the people in it are having fun, and I think the people who are watching it are having fun. And if you're not having fun watching it, my point would be, why have you gone to see it? Because it is exactly what it's saying it's going to be. And so if you're not going to have fun with it, then why have fun with it? All the performances are great. The story is solid. I think it is massively underwritten. There's so many bits where you go, like Beck said, it's... Everything just goes very smoothly for them. And then the one bit where you go, oh, shit, how did they get away with that? It's all right. Remember, guys, we are all spoilers all the time. It's all right. Rihanna's sister's going to sort it out somehow. Just really, really fucking quickly with no fuss whatsoever.
Yeah.
You're going to sort it out really quickly. And so there's bits like that. It's okay. I was charmed by this really handsome guy, and I'm looking at him going, is he there?
Oh no, he's really
Could you not have got a more... There's a lot of handsome fucking men you could have got for that. He's not that handsome or charming. He's smarmy enough, but he's not handsome enough to be that guy, I don't think.
No.
So that was a little bit like, you've nailed all the female casts, and then the male cast you've just fucked up, and then you're going to fucking throw James Corden at me. Fuck you. And even that there's no police investigating it, just an insurance investigation.
He felt a bit caricature-y as well.
I think they all felt a bit caricature-y, but they all felt a bit cartoony, but I think Sandra Bullock carries it fantastically.
Yeah.
Kate Blanchett is cool as fuck in it. I have issues.
Wow, that's a statement from you, Mark.
Yeah, it is. She's cool as fuck.
We said last night when we came out, it is so nice and refreshing just to see her play a role instead of play
a wig and a voice.
Yeah, fair shout. Yeah.
And her hair looked fucking mint.
And she was fantastic. Anne Hathaway looked like she was having a ball with it. I like the fact that her character flips. You think she's just this head in the fucking clouds, hyper affected actress, and then and you're thinking, right, there's got to be something else, because Anne Hathaway doesn't play that. And then the fact that she comes in and basically just drops all that and essentially just basically admits that it's an act. And then her reasoning for doing it is fantastic. I just don't have that many girlfriends.
Yeah.
And it's such an on-point reasoning, because a lot of women of around that age are saying that it's really hard to make girlfriends.
Girls are kind of shit.
Because it's where do you meet them? If you don't get on with the people you work with, which she clearly doesn't, then there's no where to meet them. There's an isolation thing. So I have issues with it, but I prefer to focus on the fact that it's pacey as fuck. that movie.
Well, it's easy to be pacey though because nothing goes wrong.
But it's pacey, but you're enjoying it.
Yeah.
It's great. It's nice to look at. The performances are fun. None of the characters irritated me, which is difficult.
That's not entirely true.
What?
Rihanna irritated.
No, Rihanna's character didn't irritate me. I found the character. The fact that they made it constantly a big fat joint felt a little bit like the Seth Rogen thing. It's like, we get it, Rihanna. You like weed. You wish you were Jamaican, but you're Barbadian. Can we move on? It's like she got to pick her own avatar, and it was perfect for her. And so that was that. But it's a really fun fucking movie.
Yeah,
I'd happily watch another one. I just don't think it's going to happen.
You're not.
No one's talking about this movie.
No.
The only thing that people are talking about this movie is saying it's okay to say you don't like it. Well, I don't see why you wouldn't like it. It's
what's
fun.
not to like? There's nothing offensive there.
No, it's fine.
Yeah.
Anyway, Ian, what did you think?
Well, it's in the black though. Like, it's making money.
Is it making? I'm really glad about that because it'd have been. It's not making back big bucks, but then again, I think it's got a few weeks of traction, I suppose, hasn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's broken 100 million in the US, which is good. I mean, these days it's kind of like, well, a lot of stuff breaks 100 million, but it was $70 million budget. It's made 172 million so far worldwide. So basically, it's pretty much like with the like. You've got to do 3 times. It's on its way to that. It might not be in the black yet, but it's going to be. Like, that is a film that is going to not lose money for Warner Brothers.
Yeah. And the thing is, I would like... what is it? I would like a sequel. I'd take either a sequel that is just these girls doing something again, but I think it's going to be very hard because the fact is they're all fucking really rich now. Or I'd take one where you get a mixture of these guys and some of the Ocean's crew. Because let's face it, they're playing that he's not dead.
Yeah, well, that annoyed me though.
I was very, very glad that at the end they didn't have him walk around the corner.
I kind of wanted that.
That actually felt like a bit of trolling by them as well, saying, "You think this is going to happen, don't you? You think this is going to happen? Nope, cut to black." Like, I enjoyed that. I thought I had a great deal of fun with it. It's a film that demands absolutely nothing of you. It just wants you to have a fun time. And it does that. I mean, I think Becky makes a really good point about the fact that there is fuck all jeopardy. Like, it is kind of stunning how easily it goes. But I was just kind of like, do you know what? I just want to see him succeed.
Yeah.
Like, fuck it. Like, that guy is a dick. They're fucking him over. That's great. They all look terrific walking down those stairs with the fucking jewels on them.
Yeah.
You know, like, great. Kate Blanchett's really hot.
I was a bit sad for Kate Blanchett that she didn't get to wear a pretty dress, though.
Yeah, that's true. But I like.
You were fine with her in a chef's jacket.
It was. Yeah. I find Kate Blanchett rather attractive, straight up. In Ocean's 8, they're playing it up, and it's like, yeah, that'll do.
Yeah,
that's fine. And I like, Sandra Bullock. I like her just every woman appeal. She's a good, nice screen presence who can act.
Yeah, she's another one, very in a very similar way to Kate Blanchett. In the fact is that Sandra Bullock is very, very charismatic, just as a presence. And even when you go back and watch like Speed, the breakout role, she is adorably charismatic in that, and has just carried that on. And you can see, you look at it and you go, with Speed, you go. I know Keanu Reeves said it about it, working with it. He said, literally 10 minutes after doing the first scene, he was like, she's going to be an absolute superstar because she's electric to watch, and she's fantastic in this. She carries sympathy, but she's not a sympathetic character, if that makes sense. You don't feel sorry for her, but you can see why she's doing what she's doing.
Empathy like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she's never she's never a tragic character.
No.
But you can see why it affected her. But she's fucking pulled the socks up and gone, I'm not going to fucking wallow in this. I'm going to get this motherfucker back.
Mm. She is subtly fantastic in everything, though. She's never particularly flashy with how good she is, but she's just really good. And like you say, she's a really charismatic and relatable screen presence. Like you feel like you could go out and have fucking cocktails with Sandra Bullock quite easily and have a really good night. She seems like she would just be a really nice person to be around. Yeah. And like, you know, when she's banging the publicity trail, she says all the right things. And when she does make a misstep, like that film that she got, what was it?
All About Steve.
Yeah,
I liked All About Steve.
But she owned her error.
The fact that she turned up with a wheelbarrow of DVD copies of All About Steve and went up on the fucking stage to collect the award and then handed out or got people to hand out a copy of All About Steve to everybody in that went to it and said, right, you might have given me this award, but you all now have at one point in your lives owned a copy of that fucking movie.
Which doesn't make many missteps.
I like All About Steve. It's fine.
She's not in much though. Like she seems to choose quite wisely. It seems she seems one of those ones where it's like, I've got enough money, I'm just going to do the stuff that genuinely interests me.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she's got an Oscar. She's got an Oscar, hasn't she? She's got one for
fucking Blindside. Like
which is probably one of her not great movies.
I haven't seen it.
It's very. It almost. It's like they've gone, right, you're going to win an Oscar for this, but you've got to do this. And she's gone, but I'm going to win an Oscar. And they've gone, yeah. And she's gone, fuck it, yeah, I'll do it, but I'll do something cool afterwards.
Yeah.
And she did The Heat, which was really fucking cool.
The Heat's fucking brilliant. The Heat's really good.
The Heat's fantastic. But yeah, and that's the thing is she's great in it. Cate Blanchett is just fucking cool in it. You're watching them going, you guys are gonna pull this off.
Her wardrobe is fucking mint in that film.
Her apartment's fucking cool in that film.
Yeah.
It literally, her character in that is as cool as fucking Colin Farrell in Miami Vice. They're like that. Cate Blanchett's character, like, it's like, how cool can a woman get in films? Cate Blanchett in Ocean's 8. How cool can a man get in films? Fucking Colin Farrell in Miami Vice.
Right, let's just stop for a second. The coolest man, when you think of the epitome of cool in cinema, Colin Farrell in Miami Vice.
Yeah,
I was thinking that.
Yeah. Honestly, but when you look at, right, I'm going to send you a picture of the poster for Miami Vice, and you look at Colin Farrell.
Yeah, okay, Mark, the poster's one thing, the film is another. I like Miami Vice. Yeah, I like Miami Vice.
That scene around the fucking Airstream, man, fucking hell, that's cool as fuck. Cool as fuck.
I haven't seen it, so I can't comment.
It's cool.
Is it cool?
It's really fucking cool.
How cool? Cool as fuck.
Cool as fuck. He's rocking a full fucking like handlebar.
Yeah.
And just it literally is.
Yes, but the film. We're talking about the film, not just the Colin.
The Colin's what I'm talking about.
This is your perverse definition of cool, Mark. Seriously, I can't believe you just went basically when you think of cool of men in the history of cinema, it's Colin Farrell in Miami Vice.
I'm sticking to it.
I know you are.
Is it just because he's got an impressive moustache?
No, it's just
and you're all into your face.
No, it's just because he's fucking cool, isn't it?
Okay.
You look at it and you go, he's fucking cool.
But he's right.
Oh, dear.
Not entirely sure where your head's at there, Mark.
I'm fine with it. I'm sticking to it.
You now have to watch it. So
yeah, you do. We're going to need an opinion. Sorry.
Okay, try and do that.
Try and source the director's cut.
That's what I'm doing right now.
Yeah. You could probably get the Blu-ray like region free for pennies, if not just fucking torrent it. I'm sure Michael Mann doesn't even care.
Yeah. Do you know what? Talking about torrenting and Michael Mann, fucking Black Hat, that director's cut into that.
Oh, I want to watch that.
I want to see that. But you can't get it anywhere. It's streamed on it's like a few screenings, then streamed on one American cable channel for like 6 months. And I've even tried to fucking torrent it, and I just cannot find it. And I'm to the point of where I'm contemplating trying to write to Michael Mann and asking if he can just fucking send me a copy, which he will not do. But at least I would have exhausted everything. I will send it and say, look, I am the one guy who really likes that movie.
No, fuck you. I like it. I own it on iTunes. I bet you don't.
I do, actually.
Fuck you.
I really like Black Hat.
I really like Black Hat.
Again...
Robbie Collin really likes Black Hat. The Daily Telegraph.
Does he? Because usually me and Robbie Collin disagree on pretty much everything.
No, I remember him actually being very... he was covering Kermode when it came out, and I remember him reviewing it. I'm actually going to tweet him and see if I can get a response out of him.
Black Hat's the one with the best Chris in it as like a really buff hacker or something, is it?
It's Chris... Number 2, Chris.
Why, which one's...
Pine.
No.
Pine trumps Hemsworth.
No.
Pine trumps Hemsworth.
Right, that bit in fucking Avengers where he turns up and everyone's just like...
Pine trumps Hemsworth. It is a sploosh moment, but Pine trumps Hemsworth.
No.
Yeah.
No, he's got... I can't look at Chris Pine anymore.
Why?
Because that picture
because of the wrinkle of time comparing him with the guy from Team America. Yeah,
so I can't look at him now.
Still.
It's dropped him down to...
This is a conversation for another time.
Probably number 3. Oh, sorry. Hemsworth's the best Chris.
Fine.
No.
Who's your favourite Chris, Ian?
Ian's gone.
There's a question. No. There's a question.
Pine.
Hemsworth?
Pine's a pretty good shout, mind.
No, it's fucking Hemsworth.
Pine's a pretty good shout. Pine, because he can do Wonder Woman and he can do Hell or High Water.
And he can do Stretch. He's fucking great in that.
But you've seen that picture, right, Ian, comparing him to the dude out of Team America?
I haven't seen the picture, but I think I know what you're saying.
Yes.
It ruined him for
Anyway,
me.
Ocean's 8.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
It kind of seemed like we might have been done. I liked Awkwafina. I'll say that. I thought she was funny.
I thought she was funny. I thought Helena Bonham Carter was great because I worried that she was going to be too Helena Bonham Carter in it and just be like crazy fucking beehive fucking hair and all of it. What is it? Whereas she was the right level of weird, where she wasn't actually that weird. She just seemed a little bit mildly affected, but then could actually sort her shit out. And that bit where she's looking with the glasses at the thing and it's reading it to print it, and she's looking over it, that was brilliant.
Yeah, she was. I don't like her in stuff generally because she's just too much. I think Fight Club's probably the last thing I liked her in. That's quite a long time ago now.
Yeah.
I did like that bit where she sits down with Anne Hathaway and she's like, oh no, or is it Dakota, Elle Fanning, where it's like, you, oh, I really like you, and it's just like, was it her or was it Anne Hathaway? I can't remember now.
No, it was Dakota Fanning.
But it is like just the whole kind of like, right, I'm supposed to be meeting this person. I don't really know who they are. Oh, it's her. Oh, you. Yeah, no, I really like you. Yeah, you're good. Just like the kind of, I thought she was really fun in this.
But then again, the great moment is the bit where they're doing where she's meeting Anne Hathaway and they're blowing the bubbles behind her. It's just such an odd moment, but it kind of makes you go, how can you not like this movie when there's moments for Kate Blanchett and Sandra Bullock blowing bubbles at Helena Bonham Carter?
They were great as a double act as well. They really played off each other really very well, didn't they?
I'm talking myself more into this movie, and I already really quite liked it.
No, the thing is, I really liked it. I would happily watch it again. I just wish there was a little bit more to the story. A little bit of peril. Maybe they nearly get caught. Just something more to the story.
Yeah,
but there's some great moments in it.
Yeah.
By the way, Robbie Collin has confirmed that sixth or seventh best film of the year.
Bless him.
So there you go. Me, and Robbie Collin. So
I'm done with that.
Definitely not shit.
Yeah, definitely not shit.
Yeah, definitely not shit.
And sorry, Becky, were you going to say something?
Maybe, but it's gone now.
Ever so sorry, I apologise.
You have to catch those pearls as they come. They don't stick around. My pearls of wisdom.
Okay, fair enough. Right, so fucking bit of a fucking low voting number here, folks. Like, did people just not see it or something? Maybe.
I think people just didn't see it.
You know,
the fact that it came out on a weekend where the football was on a Sunday afternoon and it was glorious weather in the UK.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it came out last Monday.
It's been very warm.
True. So 6 votes. So I could actually break it down by number. 0 people said Geostorm. 3 people said Touching Cloth. 1 person said definitely not shit, and 2 people said definitely shit.
Aww.
That is a surprise. By the way, as well, guys, I've put out the poll for what commentary we're actually going to record. We got 9 votes so far. There's 2 days of the poll. Do you know what's winning so far? Have a guess if you haven't seen it.
Mission Impossible 2.
It is indeed 2.
Is it 2?
Yeah, 2's winning. MI4 got knocked out, so which is fine by me. Mission Impossible 3's got 0% at the moment. 2's got 56, and 1 and 5 have 22 each.
Right, cool.
So psyched for this rewatch.
I think they're all being upped to 4K as well. Like, there's rumblings, apparently, that's happening on iTunes, like, actually this week. Oh, I wonder if it's now. I wonder if they're on there now. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to stop for just a second.
Just while you're looking for that, we've not talked about the new Leonardo DiCaprio still.
We didn't talk about the...
Well, no, we don't want to hear Mark jerk off, do we? So, you know.
Oh,
it's very fucking cool.
Oh, they're all on there in 4K.
They are all there in 4K. Yeah.
Oh, yes.
That's mad. That you can buy all of them for $24.99 on 4K.
Oh, yes. Oh, they're all getting rewatched over the next month or so. I can't fucking wait. Oh, that's a good time. I'm spent. Talking about Mark jacking off, I think I just did. Oh, it's glorious. Look at them all. 4K Dolby Vision. Oh. You guys need to get that sorted. I'm very annoyed that you haven't had that conversation yet. You could be watching the Mission Impossible franchise in 4K. Like me.
oh dear.
Shit.
You're a big old nerd, Ian.
Oh, but they look so... It looks good, Becky. It looks good. I watched Sicario in 4K the other day and it looked fucking tremendous. So, you know. But yeah, DiCaprio and Brad Pitt. That's a fucking hell of an image, that, isn't it?
It is a hell of an image, yeah. It is. It looks... every bit that gets added to this movie just makes me get more and more excited, and it's like over a year until it comes out.
That thing's going to be ridiculous. Sorry, yeah.
All the casting news and everything that's been sort of rolling out as well. Just every little bit is just like just building it in.
Yeah, Damian Lewis is playing Steve McQueen. That just feels perfect somehow.
I didn't know that. That's really interesting.
Yeah, Damian Lewis is playing Steve McQueen.
Wow, that's cool casting.
It is. It's just all the casting. It's just fucking awesome.
It is very good. Yeah, it's going to be a good one.
I'm very excited.
Oh, you know it's going to be like 3 hours long. And
it's going to be. Yeah, it is. It's just going to be 3 hours long. It's going to piss everybody off.
Yeah.
Because it's about the fucking Sharon Tate murders.
Yeah.
It's going to piss everybody off. But it just shows more of the fact that Tarantino quite simply does not give a fuck. He well and truly is, I'm above all this. I'm an auteur.
I make what I want.
It's fine. I'll make it. You'll like it. It'll be great. If you don't, fine. I don't give a shit.
The thing is, it is. I mean, it is awful. Like, I can kind of see where her family's coming from, having a bit of an issue with it. I get that, but it's a really interesting story to tell.
Yeah, and
I'm surprised it's not been made into something before.
Because no one's had the balls to do it.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's like, isn't the Tate murder kind of like a backdrop around which these stories are hung?
Yeah, it's not front and centre.
Which is the way to do it, probably.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so let's talk. I'm so excited about Mission Impossible in 4K. Like, oh god, I wonder if they're 4K masters. I'm gonna look this up and also listening. But you guys go ahead. What do you want to do? What you've been watching together first?
I don't
think we've watched anything separately.
No, which usually I assure you, not for a couple of weeks we haven't, but usually we do, don't we? But we have this week, have we?
Normally, you'll have a little Sunday nap and I'll watch a film.
Yeah. Deer Hunter is
usually
coming to 4K. Sorry.
Deer Hunter is?
Yeah.
It appears you're out of options. Tell me about the threat known as Inferno. Professor Langdon, we need your help. 3 days ago, a man killed himself. We think it was part of something much bigger. There was a package in his pocket.
And what was it?
It's Dante's Inferno.
Dante defined our modern conception of hell 700 years ago. But these circles of hell have been rearranged. Why Dante? Why this map of hell? Dante's death mask. Yes. We've got to get to Florence. I need access to the Dante mask.
The Dante mask is no longer here. It was stolen. Here's the security footage.
Professor? That looks like you.
I have no memory of taking that mask.
You did. I just saw you.
I want to know what I'm involved with.
Why was someone shooting at you?
Everything is out of focus.
Professor, you are having visions, aren't you? The people behind this would do anything to protect the truth. You have no idea what they're capable of.
This is what I have been seeing. Look. This is not in the original painting.
Here's another one. Prophecy.
Oh my god. Dante's Inferno isn't fiction. It's a prophecy. Someone created a plague.
Our population is spiraling out of control. Inferno is the cure.
They're gonna wipe out half the world's population unless we find this virus. They left a trail.
You won't be able to trust your own thoughts for a while. Human lives are at stake. If a plague exists, you know what governments will do to get it.
The professor has become a liability.
Go, let's get him. Here. There's always a way out.
It's nice to have you back, Professor.
If this plague is real,
then we only have 48 hours to stop an extinction-level event.
I will do everything I can to find it.
Well, I think we should do the super special murder mystery type films that we watched first. So after. Actually, we discussed it on the show last week, didn't we? Inferno, and then it made us watch it. Is that what happened? Why did we watch Inferno?
Why not?
Oh no, it was because I wanted to watch Da Vinci Code, and so we just watched Inferno instead. Inferno is a fantastic film. We've actually kind of watched them back to front. So we watched Inferno, then Angels and Demons, and then we'll probably watch the Da Vinci Code to round it out. But obviously, Inferno is the third of the three Dan Brown movies, and starts off with Tom Hanks in a hospital with no memory, basically. Starts off with Crazy Ben Foster talking about depopulating the Earth.
Yeah, which is very much essentially
it's Thanos. Yeah. It's like a non-superhero version of Infinity Wars. He wakes up with no memory and gradually sort of starts to try and unravel why he's where he is, what's going on. and track down this virus. Is it? Pathogen. That's going to wipe out half the people on Earth. Ends up getting double-crossed by the person that he's with, that he's trusted because of the fact that he woke up with no memory. And, yeah, it's a diary. There's lots of twists and turns. There's some good history shit in there. There's some nice churches. And it's fucking mint. I absolutely love them. Like, the books aren't great literature, but they're fun reads. And the films aren't great. They are great cinema. But they're not, like, works of cinema.
No,
like,
they're
things that were in the cinema.
Yeah.
But, yeah, really good fun. They're... Well, no, they're not even really switch your brain off and watch kind of movies, because it's good to watch them and be going, oh, I bet this is this and this is this. Not so much with Inferno, but with the other two, that you're kind of like solving the mysteries along with them. But I love twisty thrillers.
Yeah, that's it. I enjoyed the rewatch bit. I think that's our third watch of that.
Yeah, we've watched it a few times.
And it's only like 2 years old. I don't even think Ron Howard's watched it 3 times. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with Inferno. You know, Felicity Jones is great. I think Hank's settled into that role. I'd happily watch another one. And you know, it's Ron Howard was asked about it recently. Would they make another one? And he said it's not out of the question.
So what we need to do is get Dan Brown to write another book.
It comes out, I think, later on this year.
Oh, well, there we go then.
Fucking how much did Inferno make though? Because I don't remember that being particularly fucking.
It made enough. It made enough for it not to. It was a lower budget than the other two, wasn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you kind of got that feel fucking watching the thing.
Yeah, so 75 million budget and it
220 million worldwide.
Yeah. So I think, you know, when I would say, you know, that there's not. It's essentially it's greenlit to make. It's just whether or not Dan Brown finishes it in time for everyone to still be interested in us making it. He said
it made 3 times less what the Da Vinci Code made. I know the Da Vinci Code was very zeitgeisty, but still, fucking hell.
It's one of those. Even with Inferno, people thought, really? Is this happening? But then I could see him doing it. So just for sheer why not?
Well, the book, the Da Vinci Code, was fucking massive. Like, everyone read it. It was the 50 Shades of its day. And the others, the Angels and Demons, I think, was still quite popular. And then Inferno came out quite a bit afterwards, I think.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, I think a lot of the buzz around the books had dissipated. So yeah, and then obviously, like I say, we watched Angels and Demons as well, which for me is the weakest of the 2 books. It's not anywhere near as good as the Da Vinci Code.
Is that because you forgets that he's Irish every other scene that he's in?
Oh yeah.
Well, I was referring to the book, but yes, I think it's the weakest of the 3 movies as well. For me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really like it because it's all set in the back.
Oh, I really like it. I just think it's the weakest of the 3. I don't dislike it at all. I'd quite happily watch it over and over, and we probably will. It's a good Thursday night movie.
It's a good solid Thursday night movie.
But I just don't think the story's quite as compelling as Da Vinci Code or Inferno.
Yeah, I don't disagree. I think it's probably my favourite.
Really?
Yeah, I like good Catholicism story. Well,
they're all Catholicism stories.
I know, but I like a good. That's set in the heart of Catholicism, isn't it?
Yeah, but the first one only got Paul Bettany in it with a.
Opus Dei, yeah. But this is actually set in the Vatican. It's about the Pope. You don't get more Catholic-y than that, do you?
Well, you don't.
All you need to do is throw a bit more fucking guilt. But the entire fucking thing's about guilt.
Yeah.
Catholic.
It is good. Ewan McGregor's not bad in it though.
He's not bad in it. He just forgets that he's Irish every other scene.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but he's fine in it. Apart from that, quite pivotal thing. And yeah, obviously Tom Hanks is awesome in it. He pretty much always is. And who plays Token Girl in this?
Felicity Jones.
No, we
fucking
Isaac Ziora.
Yeah.
She's fine. She steals a page out of a book. She's a bit, bit of a renegade.
She's Italian and pretty. That's all you need.
She is Italian and pretty. So yeah, I don't think the story's as solid, but there's some fantastic imagery in Angels and Demons, and the brands are awesome.
The brands are pretty fucking cool.
Yeah. So yeah.
I really fucking like that main theme. The Da Vinci
the theme is great as well, yeah.
I think that was barely in Inferno, and
it's in it more than you think, actually, because I think we discussed that when we reviewed it on the show. I think our key complaints actually were the score's not in it as much, and I'm sorry, Ben Foster's 5'8" and Tom Hanks is 6'1". They're not the same size suit.
No. Tom Hanks is quite husky as well, isn't he?
Yes.
Ben Foster's quite slim.
Yes. But yeah, well, I did notice the score a little bit more in the third rewatching of do you want to do a couple, Ian, or do you want us to finish off what we watched?
No, it's okay. You go ahead. I quite enjoy it, just listening to you guys talk about shit that you've watched. So, even though I will say, high production value bobbins is not to be sniffed at. And
Yes,
that's what the Da Vinci... That's what the first two are. I'm not massive... I thought Inferno was pretty fucking shit. But the first two, high production value bobbins that you can just watch and just kind of get a kick out of.
Yeah.
Nice to look at, fun to watch. Yeah.
It is, yeah. It's that. And like I say, it's nothing to be sniffed at. Right. 51st Dates. Why did we watch this again, Ben?
Why the fuck did you watch that?
I have no idea. I think it might be my idea as well.
Well, I think I wanted to watch a comedy, and you picked 51st Dates.
I don't know why I picked that. I think it might have been literally the first movie I looked at and went, fine. Yeah. There's a lot of Adam Sandler movies where essentially he plays somebody who's irresistible to women. And he's Adam Sandler. But, like, you think about it, you know, I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry, irresistible women. 51st Dates, supposedly irresistible women. Just go with it.
I think it's just her. Oh, no, it's supposed to be like... Yeah,
Lothario.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot where he plays, like, Lotharios.
Yeah.
And he's Adam Sandler. And he does write a lot of them, so he clearly has a very...
high opinion of himself.
Yeah. Which is fair enough. He's an incredibly successful man.
Not an attractive man.
No, 51st. You can
I'd maybe go Wedding Singer Adam Sandler. Though.
You can see why Adam Sandler is making movies for Netflix now, because he's smart enough to realise that the movies that he was making when he was at his peak wouldn't fucking pass nowadays for comedy.
No.
They would get torn to pieces.
Yeah, it is a touch problematic, this one, isn't it?
They're all a touch problematic. To try watching I Now Pronounce You Chuck and fucking Larry again, that is problematic as fuck.
I've never seen it, so it wouldn't be a game.
Don't.
Just don't.
Don't.
Okay.
Don't.
Save myself.
That is fucking... Wow.
You've taken that bullet so I don't have to?
Yes.
Excellent. I liked 51st Dates, though.
It's fine.
I quite enjoyed it.
It's oddly charming.
Yeah. She's delightful in it.
Yeah.
I like Drew Barrymore in this. I'm not a massive Drew Barrymore fan, but she's adorable in this.
She plays adorable quite well. They did a recent one together as well, actually. Drew Barrymore and Adam Sandler.
Oh, fucking Blended.
Blended, yeah. I quite liked Blended.
What's Blended?
Their families end up going together on a big fucking safari holiday.
Oh, that sounds... Doing the hijinks into you.
The hijinks into you, yes.
Excellent.
But yeah, I enjoyed Blended. I enjoyed 51st Dates. It's fine. Sean Austin steals it.
Yeah, he's brilliant, actually.
Yeah.
He's ace as the brother.
As the brother who keeps taking steroids to, what is it, and has a lisp for some reason.
Yeah, he is really good in it. The most problematic character for me was the woman that he worked with. That wouldn't fly nowadays.
No, that wouldn't fly nowadays. No.
But I honestly thought it ended with her getting her memory back.
Yeah, no,
I did not think it ended that way, but it was quite good that it ended that way.
Yeah.
It's like they found a way to live with it. Not everything has to be cured, you can just find a way to live with it. It's quite a positive message.
It is. What else have we watched this week, Lex?
Should we do Isabel's birthday movie?
Isabel's birthday movie, yeah.
Our child was 14 on Monday, and
yeah, that's fucking terrifying.
It And she's a dick.
Oh, shit.
Are you going to do the... What is it?
No.
Are you going to do the movie?
No, you can do it. I did 2. You can do 2.
Oh, fucking hell.
Fucking pull your weight.
2 more to go next.
Fuck off.
We watched Game Night, which I think you joined us.
Did I?
I think you might have done.
It wasn't a Stephen King movie, so...
I still think you might have done.
I think I was still a part-timer then.
Yeah, Game Night. Because the worrying thing is, when you get comedy movies like this that just catch a bit of a crest of a wave, which Game Night did, and it was really successful, and everybody kind of everyone really enjoyed it, is that you might go back and rewatch it and go, but it all falls apart. But it's not. It's still a lot of fun on a rewatch, and you pick up actually more out of it, and you can tell we really watched it like a few months ago, so it came out a few months ago. But for rewatching it, it was right. If I start to get bored and start to wait for the funny bits that I remember to happen, then you know that it's maybe not. It's one
not
that
holding up.
It caught you in the moment, which you don't. You're still enjoying it, and you still finish it and go, yeah. It was going to be a Game Night 2 because it was really successful and everyone liked it, so there's going to be a number 2. I'm fine with that.
It's really fucking funny.
It is. The dumb guy, the Irish girl who I didn't pick up on it the first time round, who he constantly refers to as being British, and she keeps going, "I'm Irish, actually." It's really quite amusing as a little kind of like side gag.
2 leads are solid as fuck.
Yeah, Rachel McAdams is again just adorable in it. Bateman keeps the Batemanisms to a minimum and goes.
I like Jason Bateman in pretty much everything apart from that interview he did. That troubling interview.
Like a couple months back or whenever it was.
I think he's great. I think he's really good to watch. He's got good timing. He's just funny. That bit where he gets shot and they're trying to sort out his arm on the front of the car.
Yeah.
And she's got some shard because she couldn't get any proper
rubbing alcohol.
Yeah, and she's got a squeaky toy, and then it turned out it's a through and through. And it's just that's such a funny bit.
Yeah, it's a well written film. It's a really nice looking film, and it still fucking holds up. So yeah, bravo to all involved. We've got 2 left. Which one do you want to do? We've got to do 3 each.
I will do The Hangover.
Right, there you go then.
So we rewatched The Hangover. I really didn't like it when I first watched it when it first came out. I liked number 3 when that came out, but didn't like 1 and 2. And I think I suggested 3, and then was that not on anything? This is a common theme for us.
We've got them.
Why didn't we watch number 3? I think we decided to just start at the beginning, didn't we? And we rewatched it. It's actually really funny.
It is quite funny, yeah.
Who knew?
Who knew?
Everyone else?
The people who got it to make like over $500 million.
Yeah.
And a franchise that made, I think, over $1 billion.
All right, it was just me then. Yeah, really, really, really enjoyed it on rewatch. It is just stupid at points, but I think it owns its stupidity and runs with it.
Yeah.
And the fact that it turns out that he's just been on a fucking roof the whole time is funny. I think the oh god, who is it? The guy, the Chinese guy.
Ken Jeong.
Yeah, he was more annoying on rewatch. I remember him being quite funny when I first watched it. He's quite annoying on rewatch. He's too much.
Sorry.
Go on, I got it.
I just got to say, I've got no interest in watching The Hangover again, but I wouldn't mind watching parts 2 and 3 again.
This is the thing, you see, because I love the Hangover movies, but it's not just part of the movies that I love. I love the whole Todd Phillip fuck you-ness of it all. I mean, the fact that literally this was his last chance, The Hangover. This needed to really fucking land for him, and it essentially launched the careers of Zach Galifianakis. You could argue that it launched Bradley Cooper.
Relaunched, yeah.
As we know him.
Yeah.
You know,
but he was just a rom-com guy before.
Yeah, he was the other guy in films.
Yeah.
And now he's going to be, you know, he's probably going to, he's a multiple Academy Award nominee, and he's probably going to get a nomination for director, and might even fucking win it for A Star Is Born.
It's not get carried away. We haven't even seen it yet.
But it just you just look
get
at
that
it and go,
sense, don't you? Yeah.
Yeah. You know, and that's it. And then they made number 2 by basically going, "Oh, you like number 1? Yeah. Well, we're just gonna do it in another country, exactly the fucking same, but just make it a little bit more fucking gross." And then people went, "Yeah, it's fucking great, isn't it?" And Todd Phillips like, "No, what? No, it's not." And they went, "Fuck it. Number 3, we're gonna make an action movie, and we're gonna. What can we do? What can we do that's going to make in the opening thing that is going to say fuck you to everybody who's watching it? We're going to throw a fucking giraffe's fucking head at you, and you're going to fucking laugh, you sick bastards." Weirdly, the Hangover trilogy has become some of the greatest subversive cinema out there, and it's magnificent. And the wonder of it all is Todd Phillips has done it without anybody fucking noticing.
Yeah, it is amazing how much the second 2 actively hate their audience.
They do. They are just middle finger up at the people who've gone, you know, you don't like the movie, you just think you fucking like it. And it's brilliant. And I will defend those fucking films to the fucking hill. Because anybody who goes, "It's just shite," I'll go, "No, it's not shite. You don't fucking get it. You can fucking throw the fucking lobster at me all you fucking want and say, I don't get it. No, that's shite. This is brilliant. This is subversive cinema. This is subversive cinema.
Really hate it. It's up there, it's back up level for you, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Because I will maintain The Hangover Part 3 is a better piece of subversive cinema than The Lobster. It just is.
But it's a better anything than The Lobster. The Lobster's shit.
It just is. So it's. Everybody else will say it's the best of the Hangover movies. I think it's not. But I did enjoy rewatching it. But I'm also itching to rewatch the other 2 now.
Oh my god! Yes, they're all on Prime.
They are, yeah.
Oh fuck!
They're all also on.
I might watch The Hangover Part 3 tomorrow. Yeah.
I think you might be the only person in the world that owns a steelbook of the Hangover trilogy.
Boom! All 3 movies.
Oh dear.
Fuck yeah.
I love the fact that it's just black embossed, and on the front of it is a wolf in gold.
Oh, Wolfpack.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's so fucking tacky. And finally, our last one. We watched Unstoppable, the Tony Scott movie starring the best Chris and Denzel Washington.
Third best Chris.
The true story about a train car that essentially becomes unstoppable. And then, of course, Chris Pine and Chris Pine and Denzel stop it because they're the best Chris and Denzel Washington.
Third best Chris and Denzel Washington.
The best Chris. You just mispronounced that. The best Chris.
Yeah. It's Tony Scott going, hang on a minute. So it's just it's an hour and 45 minutes of Chris Pine and Denzel Washington like just following a train. Yeah, that's it. Oh, is there anything else? Rosario Dawson's in it. She shouts at people.
Yeah.
Right. But it's just them following. Do they jump on the train and go like that? Kind of. But kind of. But yeah, it is just them following a train. Okay, that's not going to work. Oh, Tony Scott's directing it. There you go.
It has no business being as good and tense and exciting as it is.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. No. I completely forgot that it's Ethan Suplee and TJ Miller who lose the train as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, Unstoppable. It's just really fucking good fun.
Yeah, and I mean, we do Tony Scott movies quite regularly, don't we? Yeah. And this is one that I'd never seen. I fucking loved it. I was literally edge of my seat at that bit at the end.
It is edge of your seat.
Oh, when they're going around the curve.
Yeah.
Oh my god, so stressful. Loved it.
Yeah, and it's not like somebody's hijacked it or anything like that. No. It literally just is.
Yeah, there's no baddie.
No, there's no baddie. It's just a mistake.
Yeah.
It's a really fucking cool film, but it's a Tony Scott movie, so there you go. Ian, what have you been watching?
Okay, so and yeah, you're right on Unstoppable. That film's fucking great. It was his last one as well, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
which again with the title was a bit ironic. It's sad. Okay, so yeah, I've only got a few. I took Lottie to see something on Saturday, and for the life of me, I can't remember what it was. Oh yeah, I had my earphone in for most of it. I took it My Little Pony the movie for the second time. I had an AirPod in for most of it. They don't light up. They don't distract anyone. It's fine. Just for anyone wary about like me causing disturbance in the cinema or whatnot, you can't tell. But yeah, My Little Pony the movie, I don't have a clue what the fuck's going on in that film, but why would I? Rewatch of Lady Bird. I watched that with Don, who wasn't as into it, which is fine. I disagree vehemently, but it's fine. That film's fucking brilliant and it speaks to me. So there you go. Sorry?
Lady Bird. Still not seen it.
No, you've not seen Lady Bird.
Should I watch it, Ian?
Should she watch it, Mark?
Will you be angry with me if I don't like it?
I think you should watch it because I thought it would be fucking nailed on a chalkboard for me, and it's not. It's actually a really good film.
Okay.
It's not the film you think it's going to be.
Okay.
Saoirse Ronan's really fucking good in it, like really, really good, and Laurie Metcalf was robbed. Yeah, so I also watched a little film called Kickboxer Retaliation. So these new Kickboxer films, and sorry, I'm lowering my voice. Lottie's now asleep in the room next to where I am. So sorry. Kickboxer Retaliation. It's the second one of this Kickboxer reboot / sequel thing that they've done. The first one being Vengeance. They're both on Netflix in the UK. I think they're both very, very worth your time if you're up for films called Kickboxer Vengeance and Kickboxer Retaliation. In this one, the same guy from the Kickboxer Vengeance is back, and I'm not going to spoil Kickboxer Vengeance, so because there's some stuff that happened in that, he is forced to fight again. And who's forcing him to fight? Christopher Lambert. Who's training him? Jean-Claude Van Damme. Who's one of the people in the prison in which he's training to fight? Mike Tyson.
Is Ronaldinho in this?
Yes.
Is Ronaldinho's character called Ronaldo?
Yeah. Who has a silent cameo where in a couple of montages he just randomly kicks some footballs for absolutely no reason whatsoever? Ronaldinho.
That's so odd.
It's really weird. I don't know why he's in the film. He has no lines, and he literally just does some tricks. It's amazing. And yeah, it's basically stringing together excuses for fight sequences. Like, Lambert and Van Damme have this fight sequence that I genuinely still don't know why. It's amazing. It's just like they're talking and they're having a sword fight at the same time. It's brilliant. Just what? Like the main guy, whose name I can't remember for the life of me, Mike Tyson, have this fight for absolute. I genuinely don't know why. It's just a bunch of fights strung together and some stupid shit happening. It's like an hour and 44 minutes long, and it was like if it was 5 minutes longer, it would be awful. It really just about manages to kind of get in under the wire in terms of the runtime. But I'd watch another one of these fucking happily. It's so fucking stupid. But it's just Christopher Lambert really, really enjoying making other people fight. And sometimes that's all you want in a film.
Fine, isn't it? Yeah.
You know, so yeah, I thoroughly recommend both of them if you want to watch films called Kickboxer Vengeance and Kickboxer Retaliation. If you don't, obviously don't watch them. Work well for me. In the first 7 minutes of this film, there's a dance sequence and 2 uses of the Wilhelm scream. And that's absolutely fine by me. So fantastic. And the last thing for me, I mentioned it earlier on, rewatch of Sicario. Still not fully okay with Emily Blunt's character's arc in that film. It's kind of weird. I kind of get that it's basically woman stepping into a man's world. You don't belong here. And by the end of the film, she doesn't belong there. Which is odd. I'm intrigued to see what Soldado does. I think it looks amazing. Johan Johansson's score is fucking awesome. Like just the noise, the wall of noise that guy built in some of his scores was fucking amazing. And I really, really, really like Sicario. It's just I'm not entirely sure what the point of Emily Blunt's character's arc is.
I can't comment on that one because I don't remember it at all.
I'll comment when we rewatch.
Okay.
Yeah, let's have a discussion. And yeah, that's it for me. Again, it's been a rather slow one. World Cup and work has kind of decimated me this week, to be honest. So apologies, but that's all I got. So let's get on to. Have we got any Twitter questions? Actually, there was the email.
There was the email, yes.
So, Mark's had a couple of weeks on this one. So, work colleague of mine, Paul, has asked a question. I'm gonna get the wording right. It's on the Instagram, isn't it? No, it's not. It's on the Twitter. Because I put it up there last night.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Here we go. After catching up with the podcast, can Mark list the top 5 of Ian's breakdowns / breaks from reality / manic episodes?
I think I can. I don't know I can list the 5, but I can listen to choice cuts if that's okay.
Okay, do it.
All right. Not being able to understand why was it the Xbox One wasn't 4K?
That was funny.
I don't remember
that was a good one. Yeah, you had a bit of a meltdown about that. Yeah,
you were quite angry about that, if I remember. I got the highlights from Mark off the boy chat that you do.
Yeah, that.
Okay.
That one. There's been a few good drunken Twitter fucking meltdowns there, but. There's a couple that spring to mind as being great ones, and they're more just Ian getting angry and not being able to understand something for good reasons. So here are, and this might be out of the remit of the actual question, but these are the two that came to mind. The first one will be the great Blu-ray saga of 2009 or 10, was it?
What's the grain thing?
No, when it kept delivering it to
the player.
Kept delivering it to the wrong house and saying it wasn't there. And Ian had to take days off work to get it.
And it turned out they were delivering it to the other building in the complex. And
it was like a saga that went over on fucking Twitter for days. It was fantastic.
Oh dear.
And then the peak one where I actually think that at one point the ground was going to open up, and I remember specifically where I was when I heard this because it wasn't on this podcast. I was walking through Sainsbury's car park, walking back from getting myself lunch on a day off, and it was when Jordan McGrath on 35mm Heroes picked for one of his greatest cinema deaths, the death of John Turturro in Miller's Crossing. Yeah. And he had lost his shit because he doesn't die. He was so angry. He was so angry about it. At one point, he stopped saying words and just started making noises, which just made me think of the cinema thing, the Simpsons thing of when Moe he gets so angry that he says, "So angry, I'm just choking on my own rage," and he was apoplectically angry. Kept going, "Yeah, I know, but you know." I think Ian would have stabbed him if they'd been in the same room together.
Oh dear.
So they're the ones that always come to mind.
That's very good. I fucking forgot about that. Like, how is that one of the great movie deaths? Because he's talking about. I remember he was talking about the build-up and how dramatic it was, and like Totoro's performance. He was like, yeah, but all you're doing
in the background is going every time Johnny is saying something. Every time he gets to a point where he doesn't stop, but he pauses for a second to continue talking. Ian's in the background going, "He doesn't die though, does he? But he doesn't die though. But he doesn't. But John, he doesn't die, John."
So, yeah.
I think you came up with a ridiculous one as well. Oh, well, why not? Mine number fucking 4 is, I just said something like, "Oh, but he didn't die, did he?" It was that was mine. Yeah, there we go.
Like, yeah, the thing is, Jordan's pretty much disappeared off social media these days, and it's because I killed him. No. I don't think Jordan listens, but if he does, hi, Jordan. Reply to us on the boy chat if you're listening. Any Twitter questions?
Have a double check. I thought we got one.
Best heist / con movie was one.
Ooh, yeah. Shit. Fucking Rafifi. I like me Rafifi.
Yeah.
I like me Rafifi.
Can I have Grifters?
Yeah, come on, isn't it?
Oh man, yeah, can I have Grifters? Grifters.
Ooh.
Because I think it's staggering the fact that John Cusack is like 23 in that.
I was thinking about this earlier because I saw the question come through. I think for me it's got to be Usual Suspects.
Ooh, that's a very good shout.
That's not bad. Verbal Kin.
It's just a fucking good film, and I really want to watch it again, but I want to get a little bit further away from this Kevin Spacey thing so that I
and the Bryan Singer one. There's a lot of bad eggs in that movie.
Yeah, you're right.
Still a fucking good movie though.
Oh, this is a good one. I knew there's another good one.
Oh, you have to say who did the heist / con movie one because I can't remember.
The heist / con movie was Rick Kid at Rick J Kid. Thank you very much for that. Ethan Ember at Ethan Bar 2. It's World Cup month. All I've seen is Hereditary since it started. Which film do you think would radically benefit from the introduction of VAR?
That's a great question. I didn't see that. Fantastic.
I've got one.
Yeah, what have you got?
Noah, yeah.
Oh, what?
Noah.
Because they'd be able to see, like, Winston was on board?
No, they should have gone to VAR, and it should have gone to VAR, and the referee should have come back onto the fucking boat, the big fucking ark, and gone on and gone, "No, sorry, Russell, you've got to throw the fucking baby off."
That really makes you angry that baby didn't die.
Yeah. Yeah,
You're
should have thrown the fucking baby off. They should have said, "No, you've got to throw it off," and Russell would have gone, "But I don't want to." I've come to some realisation. No, throw the fucking baby. Throw it. And you'd have to throw the baby off. There we go. That's mine.
Doesn't he just end up pissed in a cave in the end of that film?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, he got to the same place. He stuck to his fucking convictions. All the fucking conviction in the fucking world, right? He builds a fucking ark. Right? And then he can't fucking throw a baby off a fucking boat.
That's really weird that you're getting this worked up because of the potential for infanticide, which wasn't realised.
It's odd, isn't it?
It is a bit weird, Mark.
I disagree. VR moments, go on.
Oh, well, if we're talking like takey backsies and like bad decisions that you can correct, every horror movie where the girl runs up the stairs instead of out the front door. I know it's a really basic answer, but there we go.
Yeah, but we literally wouldn't have direct-to-DVD or VOD horror films if VR was introduced.
If I'm going to get specific, I'm going to say Rose McGowan crawling out that fucking doggy door.
Yeah, fair
and
enough. That's a
Scream.
good one. That's a good shout.
You just
actually.
wouldn't. You just fucking wouldn't.
Yeah, she goes to get down and it gets in it, and VR comes on, they do a little square sign, comes on, the referee comes out and goes, "No, don't. You're not fitting through there, sweetheart."
I got one.
Go on.
Somehow VAR being used to tell who the thing was at the end of the thing.
Yes, yeah. That's a really solid shout, that. Yeah, cool. I'm good with that.
I want to know which one of them it was.
Yeah.
Apparently the video game that came out for like the PlayStation 2 back in the day actually had an answer for that.
Oh, fuck. I wonder if that's available on PSN.
I think it is.
Oh.
I remember that game was weird. It was like you had to keep like all the like people around you kind of in check, and like because they had like fear meters and paranoia meters and stuff. So it's like you had to make sure you weren't doing things that kind of made them feel edgy. It was like you had to kind of balance it. It was kind of interesting.
That sounds random. That sounds like it would be difficult. I'm not good at like games where you have to look after other people.
Micromanaging.
No,
shit, yeah.
You're not good at the co-op, are you?
No.
Nah, fuck them.
Fuck them all.
Fuck 'em all. Okay.
I hate it when you're playing a game and like you rescue a kid or a chick or something from somewhere, and then you have to like protect them as you get back to like a safe space.
The energy bar's going down.
Fucking it drains the life out of me. Look after yourself.
Literally drains the life out of
Yeah,
you.
it does. Hate it. One of the worst sort of gaming mechanic type things that there is. Sorry.
You guys have got some anger issues.
It grinds my gears.
Okay, very good. So, Mandy, what do we think of the trailer?
It's great, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really good.
It looks mental. It looks mental, and the fact that they've got, in a mental film, you've got Nick Cage
being mental,
allowing to let his freak flag fly. Is the weird thing is, 3 or 4 years ago, the Nick Cage thing, Nick Cage will do anything because he had to pay his back taxes.
Aww.
He was just churning out just any old shit.
He made a religious Bobbins movie as well, didn't he? Was it
Knowing?
Oh, what about Left Behind?
Oh,
Left Behind. Left Behind's supposed to be part of a trilogy as well.
Fucking hell.
He's not fucking coming back for another one of those.
Well, if anybody will, it'll be Nick.
I don't know.
Right. That's something.
Yeah, but now he's doing the same scattergun approach, but in really fucking fun genre movies.
Yeah.
You know, there was Mom and Dad earlier this year. That was fun.
That's good, actually, that.
Yeah. Then you've got this coming up, and, you know, he did Joe was really good.
Oh, Joe was good.
Yeah, Joe.
What's the show? Why did I see that?
Was David Gordon Green?
David Gordon Green, yeah.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
So yeah, that's really good. And this looks... It looked mental. And it looks... the imagery in it is fantastic. The fact that it's going for, like, a very wacky but knowing look to it. When you've got this year, you've got the Suspiria remake that looks the way it looks, and then you've got this. It's a cool time for people who like that style of genre and horror cinema.
Yeah, it does look very good. It's interesting looking.
And the uniquely faced Andrea Riseborough as well. She kind of seems like she could be weird, and it looks like they're going to use that. And I'm quite interested to see what they do with her here.
Yeah, and the good thing is she's usually very good in what she does as well.
Yeah, straight up.
But yeah, I think it looks great. I'm very much looking forward to watching it.
Yeah,
I'm hoping we can watch it in the cinema.
Yeah, they will do, won't they?
I don't know.
City Screen might show it.
More likely a View show it.
Oh, that's true, yeah. City Screen, if it's not some kind of fucking environmental documentary, you're screwed out.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm very much up for it, yeah.
Yeah, same. Okay, very good. So, out this week. So, actually, there's quite a few things out this week. So, the new Deborah Granick one, Leave No Trace, that you guys talked about the trailer for, like, last week or the week before, is out. That fucking mental Michael Douglas starring Asian film that I showed you,
Animal
World, which apparently someone tweeted me saying that film is not what that trailer is. It's a lot more straight than that, which is upsetting because the trailer's fucking mental.
Yeah, the trailer is mental. I've seen trailers actually.
Yeah, no, absolutely. But in terms of films that we potentially cover, both Sicario 2 and Tag are out.
I think it's going to be Sicario, isn't it?
Yeah, I think I'm going to see both actually. So
I think we might see both actually.
Okay,
I'm intrigued by Tag.
Apparently, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm intrigued by that. Oh, I have just remembered something else from the Predator trailer.
Mm-hmm. Go on.
The 20th Century Fox logo going into
you liked
Predator
that?
Vision.
Oh, that was good.
I did like that.
You did a little squeak when that happened, didn't you?
I did go, ooh. Yeah, I very much like that. But yeah, I'm happy to try and do both Sicario 2 and Tag.
Cool. Yeah. We'll see what we come out with then.
It means we have to do Sicario 1 as well.
Well, yeah, we'll rewatch that. So.
Yeah, just get yourselves a 4K TV in the next couple of days so you can just watch it on iTunes in 4K if you find.
Oh, he got so angry with me yesterday. We were trying to see if it was on anything, which obviously, in the calculated way that they all operate, it isn't right now because the sequel.
It's been on Netflix for fucking ages,
yeah.
Then all of a sudden it isn't on Netflix.
That's ridiculous. And I went, because I had a look on Sky, on the Sky Go app. It's on Film 4 on Sunday night. Why don't we just watch it then? And he got so angry with me about the fact that I was suggesting we watch something that would have adverts. So angry. He looked genuinely offended.
I was.
Could you not just record it on your Skybox and fast forward through the ads?
Of course you fucking could. That's what I said. That's what I said.
No.
Mental.
No.
Yes.
No, because they'll just cut it out. Literally, it goes through. It goes into a computer and it just cuts it in a bit. It'll literally cut it off midway through a really tense moment. Fucking Josh Brolin's about to say something really fucking cool, and it'll just cut him off mid fucking sentence. And you'll get some kind of advert for fucking whatever shitty fucking wine is sponsoring the fucking movie.
Echo Falls or something.
Big bollocks and something like that. No. No.
Well, ow.
Did you just hit her or something?
No, he prodded me on the end of the nose. Well, we'll see.
No, we won't.
We will.
Nope.
Look, I'm telling you, just buy it on iTunes, buy a 4K TV, and you can watch it. Lovely digital cinematography. It's going to be a great time. Just get it.
Just do that all in the next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me what your fucking budget is, and I'll order you one. Be fine.
That's the discussion we need to have.
You fucking do need to have it, because I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop fucking banging on.
I think we're going to plan to have it on Sunday when Becky's a little bit drunk.
Yeah, he'll get me drunk and then get me to agree to an amount that I'm not comfortable with.
Wow.
They sell cartons of sangria at our local Tesco. It's changed my life.
There you go.
What's a food festival or what is it?
Oh, we are. We're going to go day drinking. Woo! I like our food festival day drinking days. There will be Instagrams of food.
Oh, fucking...
And beer.
And beer.
Oh, fuck off.
You can have beer and food.
Oh, can't have beer. Can't have beer. My body's a fucking temple.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Mine's a temple, it's just one that fell down 2,000 years ago.
Oh,
it's like that line in Hellboy 2 where Abe's like, my body's a temple, and Hellboy passes him a beer and says, yeah, well now it's an amusement park. That's a fucking great line. Okay, cool. So Sicario 2, it sounds like that's the defo, and then hopefully Tag as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, very good. And that'll do it. Thank you very much for listening, folks. Oh, by the way, as well, next week, hopefully, we're going to try and live record.
Yeah. So obviously the podcast will still go out as a podcast, but hopefully if we can arrange all the details for it, people will be able to literally listen to it and comment during it.
Oh, we could get live questions. That would be really exciting.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's kind of, yeah, exactly. We could get some proper interaction going. I still need to look into the technicals and whatnot. We'll probably need to do a little test beforehand or something, but we'll work something out. And yeah, we'll work out at some point when we're going to do the Mission Impossible commentary as well, but it'll probably be closer to when the new one actually comes out, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
Is it a commentary, or is it a drunk commentary? Oh, you can't drink beer because you're not on an amusement park.
No, I'm not an amusement. You guys can get pissed. It's fine. Do it.
We'll just end up making fun of each other.
That's fine.
Possibly fighting.
Oh, Becky, you want to do a commentary track for Dark City at some point as well, don't you? Like,
I think that's good. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do that. We need to arrange some time.
Cool.
Nice.
Definitely.
Production meeting over. And so's this episode. So I'm off to go eat some yogurt and mix strawberry protein powder into it.
Ian, that makes me so sad for you.
It's actually it's actually really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna eat fajitas, aren't we?
Pork fajitas.
Oh, don't feel sad for me. You know the lamb chops with creamy kale I put up on Instagram the other night?
Yeah.
I did that again tonight, but with sirloin steak instead of lamb chops, so I'm doing all right.
Oh, that's
nice,
okay.
Good work. So at Ian Lauren, at Dude Fours, at Bexy Fours, hit us up on Instagram because
there'll be photos of food on Sunday.
Straight up.
Mine, but there'll be photos of posters and just random shit that we've all been watching throughout the week and stuff like that. So yeah, and the YouTube's been a bit quiet recently because Ian's not on the gaming, but we're going to do some other stuff with the YouTube as well. So, just subscribe to that as well, and then we'll see where we go from there.
I want you to YouTube your fucking discussion about the 4K TV.
We might actually.
There might be fisticuffs.
Fucking... Oh, I want to do some fucking research, damn it, you bastards. Get on it.
Cool.
Right, very good. Thanks for listening, folks. Good night.
Good night.
Bye.
You keep saying you got something for me. Something you call love, but confess. You've been a messin' where you shouldn't have been a messin'. And now someone else is getting all your best. These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days these boots are gonna walk all over you. Yeah. You keep lying when you ought to be truthing. And you keep losing when you ought to not bet. You keep saying when you ought to be a-changing. Now what's right is right, but you ain't been right yet. These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days these boots are gonna walk all over you. You keep playing where you shouldn't be playing. And you keep thinking that you'll never get burned. Ha! I just found me a brand new box of matches, yeah. And what he knows you ain't had time to learn. These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days these boots are gonna walk all over you. Are you ready, Boots? Start walking.